Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout to play along with Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, and I am on day 20. Let me show you this sketch really quickly. It's from my pal Jennifer Kane. Oopsie. She has got a pattern paper background in big circles. We have got our photos and a title down here. Oh, and a little bit of mixed media. So how great is that? I mean, it almost looks like a packaging technique, and I can totally do that. A title and a little title, like a subtitle. Okay, interesting, right? So let me show you what I'm using. I am using a kit from the Scrap Room, and it's from September 2022. It's the Simple Stories Into the Wild set. So I've got a nice amount of scraps, right? I have one full-size piece of paper. I'm going to use the yellow and white side, even though I prefer that one. And I've got a full-size piece of red cardstock, which I don't think I'm using at this point, so I'm going to move that aside. There's a couple of little cards. It looks like I cut out maybe from a pattern paper, or maybe it's a die cut. It might be. I've got some enamel dots, some cute little die cuts in here. I mean, look at him. So cute little die cuts. I've got one cute little foamy piece left that reads field notes. Okie dokie. Oh, and then I've got yet more little scraps right here. So I have lots of little scraps from when I created with this kit previously. The photo I'm going to use is this one right here. These are a couple of giraffe. Do you say giraffes or giraffe? I think there's an S, from Zoo Tampa. So I wanted to scrapbook them. Perfect kit for this. So let's see what my plan is. Here's my plan. These patterns, 1, 2, 3. How many does she have? Oh, 3. I will pick 3 of them. Definitely want my biggest one to be the one that has the giraffe on it, right? I'm going to have the yellow. The green would be easy to use. And I think the red. This is getting another layer of busyness. So I'm going to put this to the side. So I'm going to cut a big circle, a medium, and a smaller one and pop it together. I will also, before I start cutting them out, I will figure out what kind of mixed media I want to put on here. Now I use my white paint all the time from Shimmers, because I love it so much. But what about if I grab the same type of paint, which is a color splash? Let me grab my gold. Hold on, let me find it. I've got, and it's called Gold Digger, which I think is a fabulous name. Come on in if you want blue. All right, so I've got Gold Digger. So let me just get that mixed up. And I'm gonna do some of the smooshing technique with that and put it aside to dry. Oops, I still have to trim while I'm cutting out those big giant circles. I already have a white mat printed, or not printed, on my photos from however I went ahead and, what is my problem with this? It is giving me fits. So there's already a white border, is what I meant, not printed, around my photos. So I don't have to do that, but I do have plenty of paper that I can clearly, map my photo and make it just a little bit more dramatic. Now our sketch has, it looks like 2 photos, right? So what I'm thinking would be a good idea is I can have the photo and then maybe this be that other piece. That would be cute. Or, well, it depends on, actually. It'll, at that time, totally depend on what the giant circles are that I have going on. I hope that makes sense to you. So let me keep going. I'm slightly wondering, should I do the smooshing technique after I have the circles on there so we can see more? I think so. So let me get thinking a plate for this one, because my circle cutter, I've got the first circle cutter ever made by Creative Memories. Remember this one, guys, that has this big piece of glass? Where's the cutting thing? You see how often I use it. Oh, here it is. And here is the cutting thing. So if see, it's not going to give me a big enough piece. Yeah, that's actually what I was checking because I want, you know, as big of one as I can get. And I can scuff up the edges and stuff like that so you won't even tell that it's wonky. So let me cut some circles. I'm going to get them on there. I am going to scuff them, do a little bit of smooshing with my Shimmer's paint, and then let me try back here. Got my fun circles in a pretty decent area. I just wanted to really make sure that we could see our little giraffe on there. And now I'm going to use some of this Gold Digger on a baggie, which is my favorite smooshing technique way to do this. Guys, I haven't used my Gold Digger in a minute. Come on. Okay, so let's see. In the sketch, it's kind of here-ish and here-ish. And, you know, the smooshing technique, the cool thing is you just smush. Oh, you know, I was so worried about Mr. Giraffe, and I went like practically right over him. Here. I will scrape a little bit off. There we go. I'm going to get a little bit more on here. Just decided to do the nozzle because I didn't want to take any time to do the little squirties. Okay, perfectly great. And what I'm going to do as well, since I have this off, is just a few splatters. So I've got a couple of different kinds of gold. You know, I'll have it lighter, and then this will be a lot more concentrated where I have my splatters. So that will be fun. But it has to dry anyway, right? And while that's drying, I will spend some time, you know, matting my photo and stuff like that. This shouldn't take terribly long to dry. And if it does, then I'll just go ahead and try not to get too goopy. My problem is I just like mixed media so much that I get a lot on there. But we can usually work around it, right? I'll put a little bit more on the red. Okay, perfect. So this one's called Gold Digger. It's a really nice, gorgeous color of gold. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm going to mat my photo a bazillion times, all that kind of stuff, because I have lots of scraps left over, and I'll meet you back. I have got my foundation of this done. Little giraffe is still showing. I covered it up a couple different times because I can't seem to keep the eye on my own ball. I do not have any alphas or anything that came with this kit, so I went into my little bin where I have the wood veneer and acrylics that I'm trying to use. And I've got this Adventure Awaits. I know I used some of the pieces that were up here. And this was from Some Assemblage Required. My gal pal designs and makes the coolest things. So I'm going to be able to have this here. I'm thinking what I want to do though, because I want to be able to really see it. So I'm going to pop this pink one card out just a little bit more so we can see the whole set of words. Okay, great. So I have that. I will have a pre-made title that will be on our bingo card, which is a good thing. See, it's on here somewhere. Where is it? Pre-made title. We'll get into that in a minute. All right, so I have enamel dots on this kit. I love this little field notes. I mean, the color match is perfect. Oh, I have a cute little elephant. But I kind of just like the orange. Interesting. Oh, look at the little Jeep. Oh, totally building it out, going this way with this little Jeep. And then we can have like the field notes bringing the green around. Gotta have this toucan macabre thingy sticking up. Oh, bummer on that because it's the same shade, so it won't do much, but I can put it right here. It'll do a little something. Let's see what else. I have, oh, we have roar for a lion. I don't need that. Well, I could use this one up here and kind of start a cluster. Could try that. And then we could have, does this little hat work anywhere? It's just kind of the same tone. That's the problem with the little hat. Maybe I can put it behind my bird friend. Okay, I have that. I've got this piece. I can cut it down a little bit. Oh, guys, look, I have 3 of these pieces. So I can cut them so that the sizes kind of line up a little better and have it with this one. That'll be fine. Oops, I just flicked my camera. I don't need adventure on this right now. And I don't need the tiger or the penguin. Okay. And what's this? Roar. Roar doesn't work in that this little guy does not roar. Okay. So that's what we have from the kit that I'm going to find usable, and I'll use a bunch of enamel dots. Perfect. Let's go on this little piece. Oh, I just messed that up. But you know what I was saying. I was going to make a cute little cluster of some kind up there. So let's see what we have in our bingo board. Multi-photo, we are not using. Stars. Same old, guys. I keep grabbing the same stars, don't I? Let's see what we have. Making sure, so I know I had some stars. I've got this little bright red one in here. Like, we are getting to the dregs of some of these supplies that I wanted to use, so I think it's great. That'll make me very happy. All right, I've got this piece, and that'll bring some nice bright color. Where did I drop that little piece, guys? Oh, here it is. We can use, oh, that's not showing up, and these colors don't work. Okay, but if I even use one little piece, it's a win. How about these? Nope, those colors are just a little bit off too, but you know what? They're from, actually, these are from Colorcast Designs, and these are from Lacey Ann Designs. Two different things altogether. We've got some florals. I'm supposed to be looking, guys, and I know, for my stars. I was just looking really quick to see what's what. Okay, stars. I've got some here from American Crafts in Puffy Land. So let's see. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we've got this larger red. I'm going to definitely put that up in that cluster. Oh, we've got black on here. We don't really have the aqua, so I can use that coming up, and we don't have the bright pink. So I've got that one. We can bring this one over here. I really only have a couple clusters. I don't want to do orange on orange. That's not going to show anything. You know, I can bring that color in. So I will have stars. That's fine. Enamel dots we'll have right there. Oopsie. You know, one little puffy heart that was trying to go rogue. Enamel dots we have right there. Fussy cutting. I didn't do any fussy cutting this time. No pattern paper isn't a thing. Wood veneer. So the wood that I have in this bin left, I don't have much wood in here. Is this all I have left for the wood in here? That is so awesome. That's so great. So the rest are acrylics. Okay. So then what I had decided is once I used all that wood, then I was going to the wood that is in here. So I have got really easy pieces to use in that I have got arrows. So I have that piece. Oh, let's see. I want to see if this piece can be used. This is also from Some Assemblage Required. See, you just go to that website, order the cool things. She has these really cool monthly boxes. Ooh, that's cool. I think I'm going to have that piece just come up like that. And then I need a wood piece going here. I have an arrow here. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Look at this big arrow. So I've got a really large arrow. And then, and since that one's kind of on the skinny side, I'm going to get a skinny arrow to put into that one. Okay, so went into the vintage box of wood. Next, oh guys, I think I have Zoo Flair. I have got to go find that. Hold on. So where am I? What circles? I need to get some Flair. Numbers we don't have. I have more than a double border here. I'm not going to do sequins because I'm going off on the enamel dots. I have a single photo chipboard. Is anything chipboard? No. I'll look in my previous kits. I've been doing that to see if I can add anything on from the embellishments. Vellum I don't have. Mixed media I have lots of. I distress my edges. I'm grabbing my Flair. Pre-made titles right here. No rainbow, no cut file stamping. Do I have any florals on here? Oh, a little bit. And foam or puffy, those are puffy. Phew. All right, so we did our recap really quickly. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, in between time, so I'm going to go into my kits and see if there's any other little goodies that I can pop into these clusters, and then I'll come back and show you the finished layout. And that is this layout done. Little messy, little fun. I think I want to get some white splatties in there, but I say that on almost every layout. I added Day at the Zoo Flair. That worked out. I'm wondering if there's anything else. Oh, this was from an Echo Park sticker sheet. I'm like, oh, that totally works. That's fine. And these were Jen Hadfield. They were on like a sticker book sheet. And the wood look of them I thought worked perfectly fine. So that is what we have. We have lots of little mixed and matched kind of things. Why isn't this staying straight? I think I have to hold it down. And is there anything else? No, I'm going to get still shots to follow after I get my splatty bits on here. And guys, that will officially wrap up day 20. And once again, this was a sketch by Jennifer Kane. I thought it was so fun. I can put like the year right there too. Okay, anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.